hang on. All right, fine. You can
No.
keep going. You can keep going, but I have to mute it because I'm gonna start recording.
Okay.
I don't think there's anything after that, but
Really?
yeah, I think that's it.
What? No way. Hold on.
I'm pretty sure that's it.
What?
Yeah.
What? Then that's not a post-credit scene. What the fuck?
Oh man. All right. That was interesting to say the least. They really went all out with the scale.
He was punching my boy through dimensions.
Yeah. I'm
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I just I don't know what to do with the amount of scale they provide to us. Where could you imagine if anyone but Thanos had got all 6 Infinity Stones on any fucking universe? Couldn't they just do that? Or are they just implying here that every time, every instance that someone breaks the multiverse, they the Watcher manages to sort it out and then gives a little pocket dimension to Evil Strange to sort out?
So he's just in a room of a bunch of different pocket dimensions.
Yeah, what else is he gonna do? I like that idea. I like the idea that he becomes they sort of team up and they have that option. I just don't I don't understand how something like this hasn't. But I don't really get the timeline. I guess what this is I don't know.
I'm more so confused on in our world, Kanan is quote unquote the Watcher,
Kang
right?
the Conqueror? No, I don't think he is. He's
But how? Is outside of Kanan is also another is the Watcher, and the Watcher's watching Kanan watch us.
So
you know what I'm saying? That doesn't make any sense.
All right. So no, I don't think Kang the Conqueror watches I just don't think he's at a level that the Watcher's at where he has cosmic omniscience over every single multiverse. Right. But we just don't know enough about it. I don't know. I'm not sure how seriously to take this show in terms of the canon of the movie universes.
That's fair.
That's the biggest thing, because I just don't understand how. Are we seeing this as the first time that this has happened? And I don't know. My mind is just a bit frazzled because I can't imagine this doesn't happen all the time, given the fact that Infinity Stones exist in infinite numbers of universes.
Yeah, agree. But that's why I said in Kang's world, Kang is the all-time strongest because he made it where Infinity Stones don't mean anything.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
that's all. I was like, oh, okay.
Maybe, yeah.
So I thought the flip was at the very end. The Watcher, when he did that thing where he transformed into his actual suit, I thought he was going to reveal that he's a version of Kang.
Yeah, maybe.
And I was like, oh, that's really cool.
It could just be the thing where the He Who Remains Kang, he's just one who managed to kind of he became so in tune with the multiverse that he's able to float under the radar of the Watcher or something.
Right.
But I don't know. I honestly have no idea how to take it's they've just introduced this idea of multiversal destruction that is going to be really hard to reckon with going into other movies.
That's, once again, we're going into it if this is even canon, if any of this
which is why I kind of hope that this is just a fun, it literally is the title. It's what if. We're not supposed to take this, even the meta level of this world's multiverse kind of seriously in terms of when we're watching other stuff.
Right. Yeah.
But I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I think in the grand scheme of things, I don't understand, but if it, because also it did get greenlit for a second season, right?
Yes, I believe so. I think I mentioned that.
Yeah, so I suppose that this is like its own separate thing. Like I don't think it has anything to do with
Which
like
I'm happy with. I'm
yeah, I'm
'cause
okay with that.
I really enjoyed this.
Yeah, it was really fun to watch through.
Um, yeah, I kind of want to go over each of them and just kind of talk about like what we liked and disliked about each of them. But yeah, I just don't know how to reckon with like if they try and say like, "Yep, this is all stuff that's like happened. This is all keep all this in mind." It's like I don't know if I can because Ultron literally got all 6 Infinity Stones and like it almost destroyed the entire multiverse. I don't know how I can deal with that.
No. Also, I feel like fucking Killmonger is so fucking smart like he was smart in Black Panther, but damn, he's like did he rebuild the Ultron helmet?
I don't know what he was doing.
Like I was like, what is going on? Like how is he able to do this?
It was I don't know. Like I don't
I guess also he's quote unquote the protege of Stark's.
That's
so-
true, yeah.
Yeah,
And Stark
that's,
built Ultron. Yeah, I guess. I mean, I think it's honestly one of these things where it's just like don't think about it too much.
Too much,
Because if
yeah.
you really think about a lot of stuff in this episode, it doesn't make sense. Like I honestly don't think they should have been able to beat Ultron. Even with like
Yeah.
everything they had, even with evil Doctor Strange. I just don't think a super fucking genius AI with all 6 Infinity Stones could have gotten beaten.
Yeah, that's like the penultimate like villain.
Yeah,
That's literally less in all Marvel ever.
yeah. But I'm happy just like having a fun romp with it, not thinking too hard about it.
So the Watcher didn't help.
I mean,
Like, I thought he was gonna-
he like wasn't he the one who like finished off like creating the little pocket dimension?
Yeah, no. Not I don't mean he didn't help as in he didn't do anything for them. I meant like he didn't help like I thought he was gonna like come down and fight also. Like everyone's fighting Ultron. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I mean he could have, but he just didn't need to because their plan worked. I don't know.
Yeah. I guess he was like, I'm like the sorry, like the last line of defense.
Yeah, I'm the Watcher.
I'm the Watcher.
Oh man. Yeah, I just.
So you say
am-
you wanted to go through each one?
If you want, I mean, just to
Yeah,
like talk
no.
about, just talk about them. Let me see if I can get a list of them.
The first one is
Was Captain Carter.
Yeah, but what if Captain Carter was the first Avenger?
Yeah, and that one was just okay. But I kind of get it in that it was just supposed to be the like setting up the premise of like, what if like, what if this but blank. So it was serviceable, but it's the one that like if I were to rewatch this like casually, I would probably skip. But it had some cool stuff in it. Like I like Steve Rogers in it, and he's got like a mech suit and shit.
Mhm.
But it was very clearly just the fucking pilot of making people acclimating the audience to this show.
Yeah, it's one of those things. Like compared to the rest of the episodes, that is so tamed.
Mhm.
Like,
Oh yeah, that's something I was super happy with, is that they just went fucking all out with these scenarios,
yeah,
especially the next one.
because like I think like the only crazy thing about that one is the Cthulhu monster.
Yeah.
But other than that, like,
But even then, that's something that, like, if people have watched Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., they know that Hydra has some kind of, like, Lovecraftian origin, so it's kind of funny that they went back to that when they didn't have access to the Tesseract. I thought that was kind of cute. The second one, though,
what if
T'Challa as Star-Lord, that's still one of my favorites. That one was so
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, it was.
It was just so fucking... It was just so... like the levity was so perfect in that, where it's just they're not taking it seriously. It's just supposed to be a fun little like romp with these characters that you would never expect to team up together.
Great.
That was a lot of fun. I
That's
loved
like
Thanos, dude.
That is like a true what if. Like just like everything just fucking just flips on his head.
It's almost like a kid or a teenager like writing their like fanfic Marvel comic, where it's like, yeah, let's get Thanos, being like, helping the Ravagers. You got Black Panther's gonna be Star-Lord.
And he talks Thanos out of destroying half the universe.
Oh man, yeah, that one was really fun. And oh my god, in this episode they literally showed that like Star-Lord saved Peter Quill and stopped Ego. Which is like when we got to the end of that episode, I was like, okay, so they're showing that, the entire universe is better, but it's still probably doomed. Like it's a doomed universe because Peter Quill is going to become like Ego's battery thing. But no, fucking T'Challa just say.
How did he even find out?
I have no idea.
What information did he get?
It's so ridiculous.
And then they come back and they're both shooting. I guess at Ego. At the very end is just T'Challa and fucking Peter just shooting. Fucking stupid.
Peter's just this random Dairy Queen employee.
He's just
a normal dude. He's just a normal fucking dude at a Dairy Queen. Oh man. So that was a good one. Hank Pym kills the Avengers.
Yeah, it was cool. Like this is where we started to get into like very sad things.
The one where
like
Tony Stark dies
roles.
every time.
Yeah.
That one was pretty neat. I liked Loki in that one.
Yeah, same.
I especially love when he was just like, all right, you caught your guy. Now I'm just going to become fucking president of the earth. That was good. About the middle of the pack, though, in terms of the whole show. Doctor Strange, that was another one of the best ones. That might be the best one.
Yeah.
It was so good. I love Benedict Cumberbatch.
My second favorite's coming up, but yeah, I definitely think this is probably like the one I was like, man, this is. And it made me feel empty after it was done. I was like, I feel very.
That was such a. It was so depressing, but it was just so compelling too. Like, I don't know. I want to see them explore more of that stuff, which is I'm hoping they do in the next Doctor Strange movie. But man, that was a really good one. And I love how they pretty much got all the voice actors in there.
Yeah,
like they got Tilda Swinton and Benedict Wong and stuff.
Yep, definitely. Yeah, that was a really cool one.
Zombies. Zombies.
It's probably my second least favorite. That might be my least favorite one, actually.
I might agree.
Wait, the Thor one that's coming up also.
Really?
Maybe.
I actually really liked the Thor one. We'll talk about that one.
Yeah, that's fine. It was okay to me, but Zombies was not that. I think it's because like the zombie comic books to me, even though it was like sort of like a what if scenario, it was really fucking dark, like really like creepy shit. Yeah. And I think they played this one a little bit too on the light side.
Yeah.
I get it, they're zombies, but I don't know.
I agree with that. And also I think it's just like with a 27-minute episode, I just don't think they have enough time to really explore all the facets of the world, and so it just felt like it was just flying by, especially when he got to like, Vision's bad, and now he's good, and now he's dead. It's like, it was just going by so quick.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I think yeah.
Sorry, I didn't really like. I mean, once again, this has to do with, I guess, the what's the word I'm looking for, like the mood they were trying to set. But like, what's my boy's name? Scott.
Mm-hmm.
like cracking jokes. I was like, this is weird.
Yeah, like when everyone's dying around them. Yeah, I
Yeah.
agree. And it's one of those things where if you can remove yourself and look at it from a point of view, it's like, well, we don't need to take this seriously because it's just an alternate reality where maybe in this reality everyone does crack jokes and no one really takes them seriously. But then again, you also have the serious scenes with Peter Parker. Yeah, anyway.
Yeah.
Especially because, like, Scott Lang is cracking jokes after Hope had just, like, been killed.
Yeah,
It's like-
that's how I was like, I don't get what they're going for. Like,
That was really weird.
now
yeah.
it does have one of my like favorite little scenes where
Mhm.
where Wanda like wakes up or whatever,
Mhm.
like break out of the thing, and it's like that like real ominous red, and like it's like, oh shit,
Yeah.
shit just dropped. Like I love that whole scene right there.
Yeah,
Was like really
I
cool
love
for me.
Zombie Wanda was really cool, and I loved the. It was really short, but I did like the part where she goes to fight the Hulk. That was
Oh
pretty
yeah,
cool.
same. Yeah, that was really dope.
But overall, it's just I think that was one of those episodes where they really could have used like a double length episode,
Mhm.
which is really weird because I feel like that's something that you would think that the Star-Lord T'Challa thing would have benefited from, but I weirdly think that one was like perfectly paced, honestly.
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
because
same.
I don't know, they just handled the exposition a lot better, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
What if Killmonger rescued Tony Stark?
That one was good. I like that
This is
one.
a good one. I really liked this one. Killmonger's so compelling.
Yeah.
He's such a compelling character, and I love how. Yeah, sorry.
His theme is
His
so
theme's great.
good.
Yeah, no, I love his music. But I just loved it because the whole time I was just like, "What are you planning? You?" It's like I hate everything you're doing, but I love watching it, and I can't understand why you're doing it, but I want to know. It was pretty good.
Dude. It was pretty good. It's one of those, like, it is in a way that's like, oh man, this is gonna be like a second episode, or like the next episode might come from this. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Or the episode after this, not the second episode, but yeah, the episode after this one might be a continuation of this one, but it doesn't. But then he comes back in like the last episode. I'm like, oh, okay, I guess they're not going to do anything with that. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So, but yeah, it was definitely a overall just cool episode to watch. And I'm with you. It was just like I was sitting on my edge of my seat, like, what the hell is he gonna like do? Because every like little small thing, like I felt like he was gonna like just snap and just like kill someone and be like,
Yeah.
all right, this is my plan. But
but
he
no,
never
he played
does
it.
that.
He played it super smart. That's why I love him as a villain for a lot of reasons. But just another one is that he's really smart. He knows that he knew how to play every situation he was put into there.
And he always keeps like a calm demeanor.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's always like calm and collective. Like, yeah, I got this.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a really good one. All right, let's talk about Thor.
Oh, boy.
I really like. All right, I watched this episode again because I watch all of them again. You know.
Yeah.
This episode this is the funniest episode. I love how they had one episode where they just played it for laughs, and this one was so funny. I loved every time they'd like set something up and you think it's gonna take like a dark turn, but then it's just back to playing it for jokes. Like when Loki comes up and you think they're gonna like throw down and it's just like, hey my man,
My brother from another mother. All right, that's true. I think this episode, in order of sequence, I
Mhm.
think I was disappointed. Like, okay, you just ended it with the Killmonger thing, and then you go to this. I guess it was
Yeah.
to break up that dark spell, that we went through with the last 3 episodes.
I guess,
I-
yeah.
But also, if you were to place it as the 3rd episode and just moved everything up, I probably would have took it a little better. But I was just
Right.
like, this is so weird. And then the Ultron comes in at the end. I'm like, what? the
Uh-huh.
what?
I don't know. I kind of like that though because it's like it's just you finally get to the point where you're like, all right, I'm just gonna stop expecting this to go wrong. It's just gonna be a fun time, and then boom, they do that twist ending, which sets up the double finale. I think I don't know. I liked this one.
But Zombie Thanos did that already.
I guess, but I don't know.
I don't understand how that works anyway. So
The
I
thing
don't
is,
understand how
zombies.
the virus got off Earth.
Yeah, no, I
so-
don't. They never really clarified that. The thing is like they executed it better because they showed that it was like something was actually going wrong. Because the Watcher was like, "Wait, what?" and then
Oh
Ultron
yeah,
showed up.
yeah, you're right.
Like
You're
he's like wrapping things up in like a nice, neat little bow, and then he's like, "Oh, hang on a sec."
right. Wait, what?
One of my favorite bits of that episode is where Thor's just trying to clean shit up. And it's like the fucking Ferris Bueller thing where it keeps coming back to Frigga coming to Earth while he's just trying to scrub away whatever the fuck he's cleaning. So good. Nice little bright episode. And then
Captain Marvel helps him too.
Yeah.
They have a whole throwdown. That was pretty cool too. I like that.
Yeah. And then we have this little double part finale. Which is, it was pretty good. We just watched it, so it's hard to kind of comment on it, but it was neat. It's like, once I kind of accepted that the scale was just getting thrown out the window, I was just like, alright, I'm just gonna sit back and have fun with this.
Yeah, I didn't know what they were gonna do. I half expected that maybe Ultron would actually win, and then it'd just be like everything's like destroyed type of thing. Just to put it like an end to like this like series. But also I was kind of like the idea of the Watcher going, okay, I'm gonna make the Avengers, but for the multiverse, like just because like that's what we've been going through all these years. So I'm just like, oh, that's kind of cool. The people he chose was weird, but
it just feels like Doctor Strange carried so much of the weight.
Yeah, that's true.
Which is kind of funny, honestly. Two of my favorite moments that are actually both from the penultimate episode. One of them is I really liked the Hawkeye shot. I just thought that looked cool. And the other one, I just love the moment where it's just zoomed in on Ultron's face and you have the Watcher talking in the background. And that whole time, I just knew, I was like, yep, he's going to notice him. He's just reached this level of cognition where he's going to notice him. And it still didn't, like, disappoint me with the reveal.
What's funny is the Watcher narrates that part. He goes, oh, and he reached the consciousness level where he knew there's other universes. It's like, bro, should you be scared? Like, what are you doing?
Yeah. It was so cool, though. I really liked it.
Who says that?
Who are you? I liked how they also made Ultron like a really good threat, because that's something I know a lot of people complained about Age of Ultron, is that they did
really.
Yeah.
Do people actually? I didn't know that was a thing.
One of the biggest ones, people say that like he cracks too many jokes, which I'm like, if you're gonna hire James Spader as your guy, then I would kind of want that. But then he's like, do you want James Spader as your Ultron? But I don't know. I really like Ultron in this universe.
The thing is like he's made from like the consciousness of Tony,
right?
So I don't know.
So it's kind of a wise ass.
Why? Yeah, that's why he's like a wise ass.
I can see that. That's
because Jarvis isn't. You know what I'm saying? It was kind of like but this is more of a Tony thing. You know what I'm
guess.
Saying?
Like, but I don't know.
But also that doesn't take away from the fact that he's a threat.
He's pretty fucking He's
like
I love like all his monologues. I love his monologue towards the end where he's talking about like how everything will be crashed down and all that will remain will be metal. And it's like just a silence. It's so good. But the fight, the fight in the final episode here was like, I don't know. I don't want to keep coming back to the idea of like, I'm like, this doesn't seem like this is scaled properly. Like the power here is really reasonable, but whatever.
There's a part that Ultron's like, you know what? I can destroy the whole universe. And Riley goes, well, why don't you do that? Yeah, like that.
yeah. It's like, well, why don't you? And then he just like powers up his face stones and it like zooms out to the galaxy. I'm like, there you go. And then like Doctor Strange contains him. I'm like, all right, thank you. Like, I just want them to acknowledge it. Like, and from then on, I was just thinking, like, all right, so I guess they're saying it takes a little bit to charge up his Infinity Stones, because that's happened. It took Thanos some time to charge up when he wanted to use them. So, and then he kind of realized that he wouldn't have time because the Doctor Strange is constantly like on top of him. So he decided to fight more conventionally. I got that. That made a little bit of sense to me.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I mean, You said you don't know if Doctor Strange, even with Doctor Strange, evil Doctor Strange, I like how he's saying evil, but he's not that bad afterwards. That like you don't think he could stand toe to toe, but I don't know. I think he still could. I mean, we had Doctor Strange turn a fucking black hole to butterflies, so I think we can let this fight pass.
Yeah.
Even having evil. Somebody maybe should have died, but I think we could have let it pass.
Yeah.
Maybe Black Widow could have died.
Maybe.
Also, Hydra ended up winning. Hydra's still one of the most powerful things in the world and universes. So, hell Hydra.
I like how they brought back Zola. He's always been one of my favorites. I love his voice. I am not a computer. I stored my consciousness on data banks dating back to 1972. It's like, yep, this is Marvel.
Don't you want to know why and how I? No, I actually ran into you before.
Oh man, yeah, it was pretty fun. I'm excited for see if they do another one because I just don't want them to take it like crazy serious and trying to connect it over to the movies and the like live action shows.
Yeah,
because that's kind of what I was really liking going into this. Is that's just like, don't worry about anything else. Let's just have fun and say, what if this? And that's kind of what like how I best like it.
Yeah. Now, what could be cool is in the next Doctor Strange movie, there is like some of these what if scenarios. Like if we see them like momentarily, I just don't know how.
I would be so fucking like, I'd be so hype if the other Strange shows up in the movie.
Yeah, and I will also be hyped if they show off live action zombies.
Yeah,
and get like the
maybe.
Walking Dead people to come do the makeup and shit.
If they do, yeah, that'd be. I don't know. I don't know if I would want that in the Doctor Strange movie, but if they did like a devoted movie to that, that'd be kind of cool. I doubt they would, but you know, it'd be neat.
Yeah.
I
like zombies.
In other news, did you hear that they're planning an Agatha Harkness show?
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
I heard that. I don't know if it was her, but just they were getting they were getting backlash for that. I don't know if it was her specifically or just just Marvel Studios. Yeah, because people were saying like, "Oh, you like to bring back characters that their stories are like completely done." I don't agree with that.
I mean, her story wasn't done though.
Yeah, well, that people were just saying like we don't want to see more, and I'm like, well, why? Like, it was cool, and there's room there to explore more.
Yeah, no, I don't agree with that at all. I loved that character, and I loved fucking Catherine Hahn, and I'd love to see a show centered around her, whether it be like her origin or whether it be something in the current time.
Yeah, I thought it was really cool. Like,
so there you go.
One of my favorite things out of WandaVision, like if I had like a top 3 favorite things of that show, she would definitely be in that.
Yeah. Category. Yep. Let's see. Just because I don't know why, but every time we do one of these Marvel discussion videos, we always end up talking about like what's coming up next. But
good. Because I like to go back and hear our initial thoughts of what's gonna happen, and then versus when we actually finish it and we're like, oh, that was totally different, or that's what we expected.
Yeah. But Shang-Chi's out and neither of us have seen it, so when we do see it, it'd be cool to do a little discussion on that. And then what was the other thing? Hawkeye is coming out soon? Next month?
Yeah.
So that's that.
I feel the way I felt about Falcon and Winter Soldier how I feel about Hawkeye, so we'll see.
I'm kind of similar, but I really want to see Kate Bishop, like how they do her, because I just love that character.
Right. Who's playing? Do we know who's playing her?
Yes. It is Sorry, I'm a bit slow here. Haley Stanfield.
Haley Stanfield. Is it spelled like
Oh,
Haley?
Steinfeld. Not Stanfield. I was like, I know that name. It's Haley, Hailee.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I don't.
She's in the Bumblebee movie. See that one?
Okay. No, I only seen.
She played the main character in that.
Yeah, I only seen a little bit. She's also in the Pitch Perfect movies.
She voiced Gwen Stacy in Into the Spider-Verse.
Oh, okay, that's cool. That's really cool, actually. She also played somebody in Assembled. Oh, is that that's like the like directors, like the behind the scenes stuff for Marvel stuff, right?
Oh, Avengers Assembled, probably.
Yeah.
I don't. I would guess. I mean, is that like forthcoming?
Yeah. It says since 2021, I guess.
I imagine that's gonna be like when they release that after Hawkeye comes out.
Yeah. Yeah, she's not in many things that I know of, but I do know her from Gwen Stacy, and I've never seen Pitch Perfect or Bumblebee, but I know of them. So, oh, she was also in Ender's Game.
Yeah, but that wasn't good.
Yeah, I heard the books are better though, right? Or something like that.
Wait, was Ender's Game good actually? For some reason I thought of what's the one with Idris Elba?
Oh, you said Dark Tower.
Dark Tower, yeah, that's the one I was thinking of. I don't actually know if the Ender's Game movie was good or not.
Yeah, I heard the books were better, but I don't know. Anywho,
Max might have read the books. I don't know though.
Yeah, you talking about Ender's Game, right?
Yeah.
I think that's who I heard it from. I think I heard it from Max.
Yeah, I never read them, but
back to Hawkeye. I don't know anything about Kate Bishop, so I can't give my opinion on that.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see Florence Pugh again, though.
Damn it!
Damn it!
I was like, and then you're like, but I'm excited to see Florence Pugh, and I was like, damn it! God, I love Florence Pugh.
Oh fuck!
When you post this, I'm gonna snip it that clip.
Man, but yeah, that's about everything. Like the last stuff for 2021 is gonna be Miss Marvel, which still doesn't have a set release date, which is kind of crazy.
I'm really excited about that.
Okay. And Eternals. Oh, Eternals is actually coming out before Hawkeye. It's November 5th. And then No Way Home is gonna be the last thing for the year.
Is Eternals gonna be a movie?
Yeah.
Oh, it is. Okay.
I'm just excited because of the cast. Like, it has fucking Kit Harington and I can never remember the fucker's name. Look it up now.
Richard Madden.
Yeah, Richard Madden. There you go. Excited to see them together again.
Yeah. They have Don Lee in here? Is that the Don Lee? Holy shit, Riley! You didn't tell me that! What? Oh my god, that's so fucking dope! I did not know that. My dude from Train to Busan is in this, yo. Oh my god, yeah, we gotta see. We gotta see this in theaters. Like, I'm so hyped. Kit Harington, Don Lee, and Richard Madden. What? Yo,
that is Don Lee, isn't it? Fuck. I didn't even. Fucking that completely slipped my mind.
God, dude, I'm so hyped. It got Salma Hayek in it too. This movie's stacked. What the fuck? Yo, all right. I gotta calm down. But yeah, I'm definitely hyped now.
Kit Harington's playing a character that I actually read up on.
Really?
Yeah, let me see if I can remember. He's gonna play Black Knight. And what was the cool thing that I read about him? I know like nothing about the Eternals, but fuck, I heard something about him recently. I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. But now I can't quite remember, honestly. Well, it'll be surprising anyway.
Yeah, I kind of like listening to you like discuss like how characters are different from the comic books. Like when you do know like the knowledge, I think it's really
Yeah,
cool.
it's not that often though. Like they're really quickly running out of comic characters that I know about because I just don't. I'm not that into it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Man, that's good on you, Marvel. Good on you. I don't know what else to do from here.
Man, oh man, oh man. But yeah, What If was fun. I want them to have fun doing another season, and let's just all try and not take it too seriously. And then we can have fun together.
Yeah, until they fucking somehow put it in the MCU, and then you're gonna be like, why?
I don't know. Yeah, I think I would have a problem with it, but in the end, it's fucking Marvel, so I don't fucking care. You know, I'm not one to take it like crazy serious. Or it's like, how dare they ruin the the power scaling in this? It's like, I don't know. I'm sure you could like comb over the existing movies and find just like all kinds of crazy discrepancies. It's like, this guy beat this person, but then lost to this person, but this person beat this person. This is bullshit. Boycott.
I just want to see Hulk fight Thanos.
Yeah, well.
In the coming movies, if Hulk is still a thing, I want some big grandiose battles, CGI battles of Hulk versus whoever.
They did say, yeah.
No, sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say they did say Mark Ruffalo is gonna be in She-Hulk, but I don't know if that's gonna be. I don't know what they're gonna do with him there.
Yeah, that's true. Who?
You know who? Huh?
She-Hulk.
Yeah, we do. I don't recognize the actress, but they did announce that. It's gonna be the kid Tatiana Maslany.
Tatiana Maslany.
Yeah, I don't recognize the actress.
She's Canadian also. I've never seen this one.
Did you say Canada?
Orphan Black? No.
I've never seen Orphan Black.
The Vow, Ginger Snaps 2. Yeah, she played in The Messengers. I may have seen that. I've seen a little bit of it because I remember the trailer a lot. Yeah, she doesn't play anything I really know of though. So, well, I get to see her acting chops, so that'd be nice. I'm always down for new actors and actresses.
Indeed. Oh, they also have a fucking. I think that's the villain, Titania. She's played by Hamila Hamil, I think is how you say it, and she's one of the main actresses on The Good Place, which I'm really enjoying.
Oh, okay.
She's pretty good. So I'm excited for that. I believe she's gonna be playing the villain, and they also fuck. Damn it! Now I'm gonna fucking embarrass myself because we were just talking about it earlier. Not her. Angelica from Hamilton is gonna be in it.
Oh, really?
Renee Elise Goldsberry.
Yeah. Did you know she's 50?
Yeah, she's I was aware of that.
I didn't know that.
Well, I didn't know her exact age, but I knew she like wasn't incredibly young. But
yeah,
that's
cool.
made her performance more impressive to me.
Exactly. That's why I was like, "Yo, that was just really fucking great." I was gonna say, has the MCU used Oscar Isaac yet at all? In anything?
He's gonna be Moon Knight, isn't he?
Oh, is he? Okay,
I believe so.
Okay. Fucking good, because that man deserves it. I'm coming off Oscar Isaac eye, but you know.
Yeah, I really like Oscar Isaac.
Yeah, he was Apocalypse though, right?
Yeah,
that was Oscar. Yeah, definitely. Fuck, dude. After watching fucking Marriage, I'm like, I gotta see more of this guy.
he's pretty darn good.
Nice.
It's just funny because it's like pretty soon every actor in Hollywood is gonna be in the MCU.
Yeah, that's what I'm so like trying to figure out how they're gonna do. Like they grab everyone. It's like whenever like a sideshow or something does really well, it's like that character immediately gets into the MCU.
Yeah.
It's almost like getting an invitation to Smash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right. It's like I just like imagine like actors just like just meet up at like completely unrelated things like, oh, so who do you play? You know?
They just name a Marvel character. You know. They actually just throw Marvel parties, but it has nothing to do with like the studio. It's literally just, hey, you played a Marvel movie, you played a Marvel movie, let's throw a party.
Yeah. But anyway, I think that's pretty much it.
What if it's good?
Yeah, I had fun. I had a lot of fun.